Ride by. We live for that class, the hustlers class. Get them on. You don't want to miss this. Young girl is about to crack heads and twist caps. We back at you again, YouTube. We gotta keep it clean. For the guys that's doing the check. Know that he gonna flag us. It don't matter what we say. We're gonna keep it clean though. And legit. We too legit to quit, baby. We about to bring you in and put you down on the hustle, man. For all my hustlers out there. This is Hustle's Manual, edition, part 4. We already got a couple of these classes already out. Right, if you're coming into the building, get them in and tell them we lit. We hot. We on fire. And we won't retire. Switch to that laptop so y'all can see what we look like, man. We got a little time today, so we're gonna chop it up with you for a minute.
We got the other classes, like the follow-up classes coming, so you wanna get tuned in for that. So right about, man, to all my people up in this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? We lit. We live. Let's see. In the event, yeah, like say, hey, don't forget my background, because people be checking out your background. This is like a storage. My office is in my storage now, because this house is smaller from the house we lived in before, so we had more stuff. But we're getting ready to get up out of this spot though and move to another better spot, so it could be lit. But get them in here. Tell them you don't want to miss this, man. Hustles class. We just announced it on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. I look at Instagram got deleted. I don't know what we said. We ain't saying nothing crazy up in there. We follow the same guidelines that we follow on YouTube, because we think that these guys is connected. Right? But get them in here. You don't want to miss this. This is Hustler's Manual. And keep in mind, Young Gilder already wrote a book called The Hustler's Manual. You can get it for $20. Donation to the Cash App or PayPal. Hustler's Manual Volume 1. We already got that book already out. So this ain't nothing new, man. We talking about the hustle. Right? So get them in here, man. We got 40 people. That should be enough to take off. That should be enough to take off. 40 people is enough to take off. Everybody hit that like, man. That's enough people to take off. That's a class. Oh, yeah. I wonder if that thumbnail is showing up. Hold up. Make sure that thumbnail is up there, man. For you guys. And it is. Let's take off. Hey, Robot. We about to crack heads and twist caps. Make sure I got that chat pulled up for you. We have to be connected. We hands-on. We respond to all the comments. If you made a comment, we responded. If you asked a question, we responded. Uncle Rod's gonna be on his phone. Something happened to his phone, so he's getting a new phone, I think today, and he might be on tomorrow. Rod, and I think we got the 15 on tonight. I'm gonna get in touch with him to confirm that. I think 15 on tonight with us, right? $15 on with us tonight. We're sipping that coconut water, right? It ain't on that coconut water. That's what we be on. Everybody know it. Every day we on it, man. Hey, shout out Sunrise in the building, bro. Young Elder Gang. Young Elder TV. We about to crack heads and twist caps and show you the hustle game. It's official. Like a referee will. Hey, we got them 8 books, like I said. Like they static, they slowing me down. Hey, we got them 8 books, like I said, for $45 donation to the Cash App or PayPal. We just pinned it. If you want to get those 8 books, leave your emails in the links. We'll send you all 8 books. Now, if you want to get the Hustles Manual, which is this class is coming out the Hustles Manual, you can get the Hustle Manual for $20 donation to the Cash App. But you might well just go and get all 8 books. It'll be easier. The Ascension Manual, Volume 1, Orion Group book, the Dream Scroll book, the Scroll of Eyes book, the Book of Extraterrestrials, the Galactic Family of Life, Volume 1. Right? We got like 8, it's 8 books, $45. So you want to get that, man. What else I gotta tell you before we get started? Because we give them time to get in here. Hey, everybody share this on their Facebook. Make sure everybody let them know we live, man. We cracking heads and twisted caps. See, the key word today, the key word for this hustle game is consistency. That's key. Consistency is key to any business, to anybody. Right? I listened to a tape the other day with Billy Carson. Shout out to brother Billy Carson. Shout out 19 Keys, right? 19 Keys, the plug, right? That's the plug. 19 Keys. All right. Yeah. So I listened to a tape the other day with Billy Carson, and he was talking about one part that he said in that tape that caught my mind. I think it was on this page, I think, but he was talking about like Mitsubishi got a 300-year business plan, a 300-year business plan. And I say, oh, wow, that's interesting. A 300-year business plan. That's thinking ahead. That's thinking generations. You talking about that's like 30 generations. They're thinking 30 generations ahead. Why we ain't, as Nubians, ain't thinking like that? I should have got that Message to the Black Man book by Elijah Muhammad out of there, from over there. Man, I should have got that book so I could talk and hold that book up, show you we got that book. We read it a long time ago. It's like one of the first books we read. We was started reading the Message to the Black Man. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I said 300-year plan, so that's a long ass time, bro. And that's consistency right there. They planning for consistency. See, when you're on a job and you're consistent, you can get rolled up, get in trouble. But they're gonna be thinking about when they get rid of you because they know this dude show up every day. He consistent. And you can be the sorriest dude on the basketball team, but if you consistent, you're gonna get playing time. Consistent is the key to success. No matter how many times they tell you can't do or they try to stop you from being consistent, you keep going. No matter what the haters say, they say all kind of shit. To me, the more subscribers I get, the more haters I get. They come in like the woodworks, these haters. People that just talking off the wall, don't even make any sense. But we consistent. We study putting tapes out every single day. Just about every single day. 2 or 3 a day. Right? Different styles of art. Because we got access to the mental realm. Ain't nothing we can't do if we put our mind to it. See, I can dance, I can sing, I can rap, I can write, I can teach. Whatever I put my mind to, I can fix my own car. I got the tools to do it. I can repair my stuff in my house because I got the tools on hand to do it. I invested in the tools. I invested in myself. You got to invest in yourself. When you're working on a plantation, and that can go for the job that you're working on, it's really a plantation. When you working check to check, it become a plantation. You become a slave to it. Your job becomes your God, because God is whoever you need. When you need someone or you need something, it becomes your God. When you depend on something, it becomes your God. See, Elijah Muhammad was cutting us off from the God, the depending on waiting to come some God in the sky. He always spoke out against it, waiting on some God to come help us. We got to be dependent on ourselves, and we got to do something for self. That was his main teachings. Do something for self. So the reason why we having a hard time with the changeover, our power being restored back into us, our seat being taken from these trustees and restored back to us, is because we still dependent on them to produce for us instead of producing for ourselves. We're about to get into that. We're giving them time to get in here. We're about to crack heads and twist caps. Hey, we love y'all too. Rob Bot. To everybody that's coming in the building, man. So, consistency. Study when you go into these plantations, if you got extra money, instead of blowing it and going to the club and stunning just to show people you got money, what you could do is start investing in yourself. If you're a rapper, buy you a studio. If you do landscaping, buy landscaping equipment. Right? If you buy stuff where you can open up your studio and start drawing and airbrushing or whatever you do. Buy your equipment. You do tattoos, buy tattoo equipment. Invest in yourself. Because ain't nobody gonna invest in you unless they can be your pimp. So when somebody else invests in you, they become your pimp. And you become you know what? We're gonna keep it clean, you too. When somebody else invests in you, now you owe them. They entitled. They feel entitled to your success. They feel entitled to your success. And that's what the record labels is all about. They entitled to your success because they invested in you. So why you don't invest in yourself? Rappers and all of you. Work for them. Bust your behind. Capitalize. See, it's about capitalism. See, they want us to have the mentality of communism while they do capitalism on us. You know what I'm saying? They want us to have, we study fighting for equal rights, civil rights, all these rights, and we ain't worried about getting no money. So the time passed and we still broke. This the game, man. I'm telling you. Equal rights. Ain't nothing equal. Ain't nothing equal. Until the score is set up. Then we can balance, we call it equal, call it even. So we don't call it even, balance, universal balance. But right now it ain't even, my nigga. So you're saying y'all want to capitalize, we need to capitalize. Elijah Muhammad told us to do it. He said capitalize, do something for self, invest in yourself, run your own business. So where you can feel free, so you can be free. We work check to check on the job, and if you get fired, you don't know what you're gonna do. You lose everything. That's we're not against America. We love America. In America, you can do different things that you can't do. If you don't like America, move to China. You'll be back. You'll be back. If you don't like America, move to a communist place. Move to Cuba. You'll be back. Yeah, that's right. You'll be back. Because over here, America, you can be a hustler and you can come up in the game. If you work hard, if you be consistent. See, everybody don't got consistency. I noticed on the video game on NBA 2K, it's one of them video games I got. I think it's 2023 or one of them. I don't really get a chance to play it because I'm always in the gym working out for y'all. And when I say in the gym, I'm always reading a book, researching just to come out with the information so I can stay consistent. I stay consistent, dropping something every day. I got 10, 15, I got like 14 tapes lined up right now to put out in the folders. And then I got the Raw Hayes tape. I got 3 or 4 Raw Hayes tapes already set up. All we got to do is just drop him. I'm waiting on Roy to get his phone lined up. I got a tape set up with the 15th. I'm trying to get LifeWave on this because this month is healing month. This month is healing month and cleansing month, right? So we're gonna talk about that too on another tape tonight, probably. If I can get the 15 on tonight, it's gonna want to do a healing class. But consistency is to keep going. You automatically gonna go up. Stay going, stay relevant. You got to stay relevant. The reason why these artists they go cold is because they don't stay consistent. I'm gonna tell you who know the definition of consistency. And he was a god. He a god. R. Kelly. You might not like him, but R. Kelly is a god. I'm telling you. That nigga, he wrote shit. He's writing his own stuff and then writing stuff for everybody else. And then he's still putting out songs right now, writing songs for niggas right now in jail. And they said he got a baby. I'm still, that's puzzled me right there. He got a baby on the way and he been in jail. How did that happen? That's crazy. But you know how, hey, when you got money, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Anything can take place. You know what I'm saying? Because people bribe people and all that. Hey, get them in here, man. We about to crack it. We just get warming up. We give them time to get in here. I'm about to give you the hustle game. Consistency is one of the keys, though. Stay busy. Stay on it. That's what Bow was telling me. He say, stay busy. Keep them busy. Just keep dropping them. Boom, 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 boom. So stay busy. Stay busy. So I'm up all night putting the classes together. I'm steady dropping them back to back. That's consistency. Well, if I stay consistent, that stimulates growth. People start their business and they don't stay consistent, so they go out of business. Right? You gotta be on the new wave. It's a lot of us that's hustlers. But hustling, I can't teach you how to be a hustler. It's gotta be in your blood. I can't teach you how to be a hustler, man. I can give you some hustles, but I can't teach you how to. It's just something you gotta have, man. You gotta have this energy on you to where you hungry and you wanna eat. You consistent. Like right now, I'm hearing a lot of situations throughout the family, throughout my side of the family, where they say it was one of the brothers not working, and he's kind of like sick or whatever, and the brother is ill or whatever, so the brother can't work, and then the sister is holding everything up, working, and then the sister just lost her job, and they got 4 kids, so it's like, that's a tight squeeze right there, man. But you know why they fell off? It's because of consistency. The dude that's sick, I healed the dude. I healed him. And when I healed him, I told him, you can't go back, just like I always do, tell him. You can't go back and do the same thing you're doing, or you're going to go back to, because I cast that one demon. If you don't be clean, if you don't stay clean and stay on the formula that I told you, then you're going to invite way more sickness. The other 7 more demons are going to come back and plague your body. And he didn't listen. So I healed him, and then he called me and told me, hey man, what you doing? You heal me. Yeah, because he had the same disease that I had, that I healed myself from. That's how I know how to do it. And I learned how to do it by studying Dr. Sabi. But he didn't listen though. So now he going back down. All the medicines that I took him, all the herbs that I took him to take, he stopped taking them. You got to take it for it's a process of cleansing. We're gonna talk about that on tonight on the help boot class, especially when I get LifeWave on. But we're talking about the hustle, right? But the consistency is key. It don't matter what it is, even if we're hustling, but even with your life or your exercising or your health, what you eat, you gotta stay consistent with how you eat, what you drink. There ain't the other things in your life. You stay consistent with it, especially if it's good, it's gonna work out. It's gonna pay off in the long haul. Consistency pays off. Consistency, they say hard work, right? Staying consistent pays off. I'm telling you, man. So you gotta, well, it no matter what you out here doing, we got people out here. I got some cats, young cats, they hustlers. They out there, they go to, they came up, they did a couple car washes, couple fundraisers, got them about $200-300. Then they went to Walmart, scored them two or three coolers. Right, this one here called flipping. In the game, you gotta know what, because we mixing this with street game, because it's all one game. Street game and business game and all that is all one game. But so you can kind of like to give you to keep it street and mix it up, because you know how we do it. We street niggas, man. We really street niggas. We just like you. So to mix it up, in the game we call this flipping. Right. So they set up a situation where they went and got signs made, cost them about $10 or $15. They went in, because you have not, because you ask not. It said that in the book, in the good book, right? That's what they call a good book. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. You have not because you ask not. So if I don't have, I'm asking. Right? And then usually you get if you need. You know what I'm saying? If you ask. So people have not because they ask now. You know what I'm saying? The universe is the source of everything. And if you ask the universe and then you need it and you sincere, it'll do what we call fall out the sky or fall off the back of a truck. Like they actually, hey man, where you get that camera? Hey, it fell off the back of a truck. Yeah, it fell off the back of a truck, man. Yeah, get lucky like that sometime, right? Hey, Rob out to everybody that's coming in. Everybody hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, right? Hit that bell if you're new to the channel. So, yeah, so when you in this game flipping, these guys, they got the dude to let them hold his water hose, right? You can buy a water hose $20-30. Boom, they went to they at the gas station. They say to dude, hey man, if we clean your parking lot, clean your store, mop everything, can we use your water hose for a couple hours? We can wash cars, make us some money. Dude's like, all right, cool. It's called bargaining. See, when you don't got no money, you got to bargain it. People think you got to have something to bargain it. You can bargain it with your ideas. Once you get an idea, then you can create a bargaining chip. Your bargain, you can exchange energy. Your work ethics, you're working from raking, sweeping, whatever it may be. Your energy is exchanged for another energy. So these young cats, they bargaining. They didn't have no money, they bargaining. The dude got a water hose. He got the stove. He got the traffic coming to the stove to get gas and people niggas pulling up to get cigars and whatever. So they're like, hey man, let us clean your parking lot, take out the trash and everything. And what we'll do is we just want to use your water hose for like about an hour or two. We're gonna wash a couple cars, make us some money. That's the first step. They bargaining with the dude. The dude took the bargaining deal, and boom, now they got a free water hose and a free traffic right there at the store. Boom, they washed a couple cars, flipped them by $200-300. Boom, right? So they say, so you gotta, so if you don't got nothing, boom, what can you bargain? You got something, you got hands, you got feet. Bargaining yourself as to generate another source of energy, so then you can keep flipping the energy. Really, money is just energy. They call it currency, right? So you gotta, all we doing is exchanging energy. We bargain the energy, and what they doing is they really messing us over by giving us bargaining our real energy for fiat currency monopoly money. You know what I'm saying? The game is crazy. Once you really dig out into the game, this shit is crazy, man. We get monopoly money for real energy. So they bargain their energy as to clean up all that shit, right? And boom, now they got a water hose, they got a spot, they got a location. Location is key when it come down to the, setting up your business and getting your name in the game, where you're accessible to the people. where people can come and they can come there and they can see you and they know where to find you at. When I was selling DVDs, people know if they pull up at my uncle's shop, my uncle had a tie shop. I'm on the side of the tie shop with the snow cones and the DVDs, CDs, and I had the chips like this, the chips with the music on it. I put like 3,000 songs on the chip, $25. Right, I got these. I'm scoring these from off the internet. I can buy 100 for like $1 a piece because you got to buy in bulk, right? You buy in bulk, so I can score these off the internet. If I buy 100 of them for like $100, 200, like $120. Let's say I got them for, and then I got to what other point before I stopped doing it to where I had got a plug in China where I can get them for 10 cents. I went straight to the plug in China and I was going to be able to get these for 10 cents and the hot spots, the hot spots. I'll be able to get them for like, the hot spots are going to be like a couple dollars and I'm selling them for $50, $60. Then these right here, I'm going to be able to get them for 10 cents a pop. Once I got that plug, right? Shout out 19 Keys, man. Once I got that plug, right? I was gonna be able to sell them up. These load them up with 3,000 songs, pay 10 cents for them, and all I gotta do is just download the music off of Nappa. It was Nappa and a couple more other websites we're getting the music out for. Load the 3,000 songs to the chip, whatever songs they want, type of genre they want. Boom, I'm selling them for $25, nigga. That's crazy profit. That's like, man, that's like 2,500% profit almost. Like crazy. It's like maybe higher than that. 2,500% profit. Because you got your overhead, you got your profit, you got a business, people that know that. We're giving you a free game here, man. Get them in. Get them in and soak up this game, bro, for free, bro. Shout out to my brother Sunbright in the building. Yeah, but free game, bro. Yeah, so bargaining. Once you got the bargaining, keep in mind, bargaining system still going on. Women do it all the time still. They bargaining. They sell their energy. We can't go too exclusive. They sell a certain form of energy in exchange for either money or some source of energy, other kind of energy. It's all about exchanging energy. Once you figure that game out, then you figure the next game. What energy do I have? And talent, you got a talent. That talent can create a ripple effect to generate energy. And off that energy, you can generate currency. Currency is generated from energy. It's a form of energy. It's just like it's a form of water energy. A moon energy. The money is moon energy, really. It's dealing with the moon because the moon controls the water. Right? So moon energy and water energy is kind of like one and the same because they go hand in hand because the moon controls the money. The moon controls the money. That's why people that do crazy shit for it. That's why they call them lunatics. Like lunar, right? Lunar moon energy. So that money got moon energy on it, and not to mention it's got crooks and bandits pictures on the front of it. People that ain't us. That's another reason why we ain't running the game right now, because we don't got our own money system. But what can you bargain? We're going back to that. What can you bargain? Because this is a part of being consistent. You got to stay in the game. If you get out of the game, you stay out of the game too long, that could cost you. You got to be a part. You got to be a part of this game, or else you'll starve. This is dog eat dog. It's a dog eat dog world. It's a dog eat dog world, man. You got to be like Snoop Dogg said, man. You got to step your game up in this world, in this reality. And so, okay, let me put a story on the come up of these young cats because it's a perfect example of how you got to have intelligence. You got to have ideas to generate wealth. Ideas generate wealth, and then consistency on those ideas, investing in those ideas generates the wealth. And I'm telling you, I'm having they trying to hold me back on YouTube, but you only can hold me back for so long on everything. You know, I feel like I'm supposed to be getting more plays, and I got more subscribers on my stuff. I don't know, you know, maybe I don't know, but ain't nobody getting the notifications and nothing, man. You know that we live. Look at this. We got 2,000 people, 25,000 people, and only 77 people on. And they say, oh, it's because you ain't showing your face. So now we showing our face. So now what? Man, come on. I said, I need one of them crowns. Hey, yo, don't worry about it. I got you. I'm finna, hey, consistency. I make these myself. See, I'm what you call a phenomenon in the system. I know how to access the mental plane. So I can rap, I can sing, I can write movies, I can do comedy, I can write books, I can teach, I can dress, whatever I want to do, if I put my mind to it. See, all you got to do is put your mind to it. The ideas are already out there in the mental reservoir. You just got to have access to pull them down. And that's how you generate the wealth. Everything's already put out into the, and if you're going to do it, it's already been done. That's what they tell us, right? In Lil them, because they put the photon belt on them, they put the film on us, and they rolling the film on us, right? Got us trapped in a sequence, but we about to be a phenomenon to their system. We are a phenomenon to their system, because we ain't against their system. We stand with it. We stand with it, right? We won. It's one. No number but one, right? But back to what I was saying, these boys, they bargaining they way up to getting them a spot where they can set up a location and start the car wash. Boom, they did that 200-300 in one day. Boom, then they like, okay, because these little young cats, man, from the hood, their parents is messed up, and they gotta come up with the money for their family. Them boys out there getting it, bro. They going through the fire, so they being molded. A lot of people ain't hustled, like I said, but it ain't in their blood. But these boys out there, boom, washing windshields, doing all kind of shit, right? Just to get the money, right? Get $200-300. They like, oh yeah, now we need to find somebody with a Sam's Club card, because we ain't really old enough to get one, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna pay somebody $20, and we're gonna just get them money and tell them to go up in there and get what we need. We need 2-3 big coolers. We need we're gonna talk the gas station man out of the ice, right? We're gonna buy, because we're gonna buy 20 bags from him, and we're gonna get them for half the price, because we mess with him. Just like the guy like the young dudes, the Arab dude like him because they hustle. So he be, all right, I get the bags for $250. All right, I tell y'all what, man, since y'all some hustlers, give me $275. You know what I'm saying? I just make a little off of it, y'all get on, right? So the Arab, they really saying niggas, right? They really, some of them really look out for us, right? On the low. Because they in the same, they got the same enemy, really. I'm telling you. So they go get somebody in there, get the coolers. They get cases of water. They fill the coolers up with the ice and the water. Then they post up on the corner, and they selling bottled waters $2-3 a pop, man. And now they own. Now they got their own setup, and then they out there every day, right? So in the same spot, they in the same location. Location. That's man, I'm telling you, location. People that where your stuff, they know if you go to a certain restaurant and you know where that restaurant is and they got the good food, you always gonna go back to that location. So if you got treated good there, the food was good, and you know where it's accessible at, boom, that what generate the business. And then these people are consistent. Every time you go there, you get treated the same way every time. That's consistency. Every time you go to that restaurant, every time you go to this store, whatever business it may be, they treat you the same way every time. They treat you with the same warmth, love, and embrace. That's consistency. And because of that, you keep coming back, and thus they stay in business. They thrive. And then not only do they stay in business, they grow. They grow because you love it so much, you're gonna tell your friends. And that's called word of mouth in the business game. Word of mouth it's a part of marketing. Word of mouth is a part of marketing on your business. So once you go there and you get the consistency of the experience that you like, boom, you're gonna tell your homegirl, and you're gonna take probably when you want to take some people out, you're gonna take them to their restaurant because of the consistency. The food is consistent. It's to taste the same every time. It never lets you down, right? When you go to a restaurant and they cook you a certain dish, boom, you eat it, and then you come back again the second time and it tastes different. That's not consistency. You see what I'm saying? That costs you. Not being consistent can cost you your downfall. And that goes with anything, with your kids, being consistent with your kids, and whatever you're doing with your kids, being consistent. Take them on periodical things. Being consistent on your job, showing up to work on time, being there. It's gonna gain you notoriety. It's gonna gain you, and then not being stupid and working on these jobs. Nubians shouldn't be retiring from no job. They really owe us big time, though. Really, they should just cash us on out and let us just give us our land and let us get our land and then let us build and leave us alone. That's what they need to do. But we go to these jobs, we work all our damn life, and we tired, our back broke, your back go out, and then you blame the system. The system is not designed to hold us up. It's only designed to get us started. So you go to the system, you go to that job, you save your money, and then invest in yourself. Start as you on that job, you got an idea of business. You say, "Okay, I got an idea. I can make this craft, or I do shoes, or I do whatever you do." Start if you mow yards, buy you a lawnmower, buy you a blower, buy you a weed eater, buy you a rake. You need tools. Tools is another part of your, you need tools. Tools is a part of consistency. Having your own tools. Then it'll save you a lot of money too. And then you can rent that equipment out to other people. It's several ways to hustle, but a lot of people not gonna make this new type of this new aquarium phase. A lot of people not gonna make it. Why? Because they don't got consistency. They can't generate no ideas, so they're gonna be broke. And you broke, you're gonna die off. You're gonna die of starvation and all that, man. That's why they setting it up right now. If you ain't like what we go talk about, right? You ain't got no consistency, you ain't generating no new ideas so that you can and then break free from the system, so where you can be on your own, you're gonna be trapped in a third dimensional frequency, man. I'm telling you. So yeah, so like when I go to a place, if I go to a place and I get something, I say, "Man, that was good." And then I go back, get it again, that was good. The same thing. Oh, that was good. I'm just gonna keep on coming back. It's like you can create, people can get addicted to consistency. They get addicted to consistency is a drug that can be administered, that can be sold, it can save you from a lot of shit. If you're consistent you can mess up on your job, but if you're consistent, you every day, it's like, "Oh yeah, this dude here every day, he dependable." Then you become dependable. And like I said, when you become dependable, now you got your God status, because they finna do a class on this, Brother Billy. Shout out Brother Billy Carson and Dr. B Series. You get your God status when you become dependable. When people can depend on you, that's how you become God. See? Niggas don't know this, man. Your girl is trying to help you out, bro. When people depending on you, I'm the God to my family because they depend on me. See, God is whoever you need. So once you become dependable on your job, you become God to your job, and they need you. And then you learn all the positions at your job. That makes you, they increase your God power right there on your job. And we don't recommend working and breaking your back all your life at your job. We recommend saving your money, hustle, break your back for a little while, but take that money and generate it to invest in yourself, pay yourself, right? The system's so jacked up, it's hard to trust. We scared of the system. We scared of 401k. We scared of all these different systems because we don't know, like, man, what these people that's running the government and what they up to, it's crazy. But we're we're gonna talk about what they up to on the Patreon. We can tell you more on Patreon, see. But we should have listened to Elijah, man. I'm telling you. But and we'll be on head of the game right now. We'd have been telling them niggas, well, we good. What y'all want to do? We got our land, we already bought it back from you. And we saying that it's ours because we natives, and we already bought it back from you. So we closed up. Ain't no way you can come out to us and take it. So what? What y'all want to do? We got our own scientists, we got our own laboratories, we got our own, make our own clothes, we make our own shoes, we make our own glasses, we mold our own gold. What? We don't need nothing. We good. We don't want no McDonald's. We got our own cattle. We got our own farmland. We don't need none of your GMO. We good. If we would have listened to Elijah. See? Yeah, but that when you become dependable, that's what gives you the God power. You gotta become dependable. People depend on you. They need you. When somebody needs you, you become their God. You see? So that's how you do it, you know. You become God by consistency. Staying consistent. They need you on the job. They know for sure. Rain seals. A lot of people I know, like my Virgos, right, and my Tauruses. A lot of my Geminis, Aquarius, my Sagittarius. It's a lot of hard working signs. The earth signs, fire signs, air signs, they get down. And the most consistent signs is the consistency. A lot of the signs are consistent. My Scorpios, they consistent. They're gonna stay at it. Scorpio gonna stay at it. They're trying to get something, figure something out, they're gonna stay on it. They're gonna stay on it till they get it. They really consistent. I think the Scorpio might be one of the most consistent signs. But I know my Virgos, they gonna show up to work every day. They consistent. Virgos got a lot of God power. Why? Because they consistent. They gonna show up to work. They're my homeboy flipped over in a car, was in a car wreck, flipped over 100 times, and it almost flipped over into the river. This nigga showed up to work right after that. Oh no, I'm good, man. You know, shit, I made it out of it, man. But shit, I couldn't miss work. Virgos ain't gonna miss no work, man. I'll tell you this now. I know that for a fact, man. Virgos are calm, they don't give a damn. Tauruses, Taurus are consistent. Scorpios and Tauruses are the normal one consistent sign. And the Virgo, they're like the top three right there. They're like the top three signs, right? Consistency. They gonna show up to work. They gonna say it. And when you like that, right? When you like that, that's what generates your God. Because they're gonna be talking, like I said, they're gonna brother be serious when they had it. I don't know if they already had the conference already. I can't remember the date on that joint. It might be taking place. I'm gonna get the date on it, but they might have already had it already. But that's what you generating your God power is, being dependable. Your family, your friends, they can depend on you. If they need you, they can depend on you. That's how you gain the Godship, your Godship. Because it says we gotta take care of the sick and the fatherless and the orphans and the widows. That's our job as builders, as the Moors who came here as the builders. The ones who they think just because I don't got no contract with them, they with their people over here with the blue with the red side. I don't got no contract with the red side or the blue side. They think that they asking me whose side you on then. I said I'm neither on this side or that side. I'm with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the Lord. Yeah. That's what we say, right? And they want me to join sides, to take sides. You with us or you with them? No, I'm with both of y'all. There's no number but one. They want me to take sides between Dr. Ben and Malachi. No, I'm with both Dr. Ben and Malachi, and Dr. Clark, and and Bobby Hemming. I'm with Dr. Khalid Muhammad and Farrakhan. They want me to take sides. No, I don't want to take sides. I want everybody. I want to join everybody. I want everybody. I love all y'all. Right? They mad. Why don't he don't want to be disagreeable? Why he don't want to be disagreeable? Why you want me to be disagreeable? You know? This shit is crazy, man. How niggas do, man. But like we say, consistency generates dependability, and dependability puts you in control. Because now you could once your job know you dependable and they need you, now you can tell them what's what. I know some people that been on a job long enough to go in there, they'll curse the boss out. My grandma can curse the boss, the head person out at the job. And they ain't gonna do nothing but say, well, that's Miss Flo. We got, she never missed. She come to work. My grandma probably, man, I'm telling you, these people, because she a Taurus. My grandma a Taurus. She show up to work every day, non-stop. If you got her on the clock, got her on that schedule, she there. Hey, I don't give a damn what it is. You got her on that schedule, she there. And she can go cuss out the boss, man. Curse everybody out on the job, every manager. Tell them to leave her alone and don't be messing with her, whatever she want. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. So, and why she can do that? Consistency, dependability. She they God. God can tell you whatever he wants. God can tell you how much money he wants you to pay him. Or else I'm gonna go and be something else with. Now, I'm gonna give you another example. All right, my cousin, he a truck driver, and they need truck drivers, man. If you got a CDLs, that's a trade. See, getting a trade, they cut us off from that to where we gain these trades. Like I was telling Dara, if he was when I was in high school, if I was thinking then, instead of trying to be a Hoover gangster crip and gang bang and be a drug dealer, I should have took piano in school. In high school, I would have took piano. I know dude that make $800 a day. He make $2,400 a week playing the piano. And I asked him how he learned how to play the piano. He said, I learned how to play taking it in high school. I said, damn, why don't I think of that? That's a good idea. See, all you young people that's listening, if you're in high school, get piano. Take another, they give in certain schools, especially in these major cities, like we just sent Daryl down to Atlanta. I'm telling Daryl, get in piano. Daryl, take Spanish class, take French, take all the language classes. Because you know why? You make everybody that's bilingual make $2 or $3 extra on their job. If you sign up for a job and you check bilingual, they got to pay you extra. You see what I'm saying? If you speak Spanish, Arabic, because America is diverse culture. And especially in cities where the Hindus, like I know a little bit of Hindu, because my brain just work like that. So when these people come up, I'll be asking them, how you say this in your language? How do you say this? How you say that? And I learn it and then I look it up, you know what I'm saying? And then listen to the computer say it. So my brain work like that. But being bilingual, you can learn that in high school. So you can, not only can you graduate from high school in them 4 years, we gotta take advantage. You gotta be a beast. Be a beast when it come down to getting your education. Be a beast at it. And I don't mean that as like a primitive way. I mean, be aggressive, be consistent in your education. So when you in school, you in them 4 years, if I would go back for them 4 years in high school, nigga, I'll take every language class they got and take it all the way up to the highest level they got. I'll take piano class and take it up to the highest level they got. Because now I can go play for a church every Sunday and make $500 like my cousin, or $2,500, or make $500 a Sunday and they pay all your bills, your truck note, your car note, and they pay all your bills. And they pay him $500 every Sunday just to have for pocket money. My cousin, I got like 5 or 6 cousins. They all Washingtons. The Washingtons they real good with music. These Washingtons, they real good at acting and stuff like that. Denzel Washington is my cousin. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I got people that look just like him. His last name Washington, and my people went to that. My uncle went to that land a long time ago, like in the 20s or 30s. Raymond Washington, all of them, they cousins. Most of them people, Denzel Washington people, they come from Louisiana. We migrated to California. Tookie Williams, that's my cousin. He from Freeport, right? My grandma's Williams. Okay. But we'll get to that. We're gonna do that on the Native American tape where I make all the connections to all these people. Or why they stood out, just like we standing out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rob Bob, you in the building, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. This is the Hustlers Manual class. We teaching you the game, bro. So, like we said, we gotta my grandma can say what she want on her job and curse the boss out of everybody. And they know, oh, that's Miss Flo. You know, she made a name for herself because she consistent. Never give up. Never, if you fail, it's always, you always can dust yourself off and try again. You can pick yourself up and try again. Try again. Do you know what that was Tahuti that put that out? Tahuti put that in the airwaves. You can pick yourself up and try again, try again. I can find all, I can see all Tahuti signatures and I can tell you all the songs that he wrote, and then those people just sung them. I can tell you, man. You can pick yourself up and try again, try again. So you can always try again if you fail. Consistency, though, stimulates growth. If they tell you, if you don't go try for a basketball team, you don't make it, don't worry. It's going to be another time. Just go keep practicing and come back and try it again. Consistency. My wife was just telling me earlier, right? That this man, that she had wanted this job when she was living in Atlanta. She wanted this job, and the job wouldn't hire. And she just kept on asking the man, kept on asking until the man just finally said, all right, I'm gonna hire you because you came at the right time, because consistency can deal with timing. Right? So if you keep on, if you consistency is eventually you're gonna hit. That's like my brother. He played the lottery a lot. Me, I can't win 50 cents on that shit, man. I don't know what it is. That energy is just blocked for me. Gambling is a bad energy. This is blocked for me. I can't gamble. I'm telling you. And when they do let me gamble, I break everybody. Like I say, I'm in a dice game hitting number sevens. Just the universe using me to teach a lesson. Because at that time, it's like the energy, the energy was a certain way. And then they told me, go play these dudes with dice. Because we're gonna make you take all their money so we can teach them a lesson, not to gamble. Not to gamble. And they was thinking, man, I switched the dice out or something. I was just hitting number sevens, 11s. That was hot, right? It's all rigged though, you know. But my wife was telling me, she kept on asking that dude for the job. Boom, that dude finally gave her the job because she stayed consistent. Like and like my brother, like I say, my brother, he always played the pick 3 lottery. That's his thing. He stayed consistent. He hit $250,000 at 21 years old. $250,000. He played the numbers and he do all that, right? My brother that's locked up, right? That's what he did. He used to hustle, and then he go play the numbers and buy a lottery ticket every day. Buy the $10 scratch out crossword every single day. That was like his thing. He stayed consistent. Buy a $10, the same one every day. So finally he hit on the crossword puzzle $250,000 because he stayed consistent. Now he blew the money fast because 21-year-old young cat. I tried to school him, and because he had $250,000. I think he got like 190 after taxes. I think it was maybe 190 or somewhere like on that line. And I told him, I said, hey man, you can buy these 2 condos over here in North Dallas for $90,000. And then you can rent one out and live in one. That way you always have a place to stay. And then you can make money off the other one, rent it out for $800-900 a month, $1,200 a month. And that'll be their money income. And then you can take the risk, just sit on it, let you stack your bread. You already got cars already and all that because you hustle. And then you can really get out the game. You can really get out of that other game that you in that got them in jail right now. You can get out that game and you really can get into this real estate game. You know what I'm saying? Start owning some land and rent it out. Become a landlord. That's another form of God. Landlord is another form of God. Once you become a landlord, people depend on you because they need your land. They need your land for rent. That's another another step to create your guardship, getting your guardship back. You got to become a landlord. Lord God, right? In-laws want to be your landlord, right? You got to become a Lord God. You ought to become a landlord, which is a Yahweh land over the land, right? Yahweh over a piece of land, God. You got to own that land, and then now you can rent it out to people, and they depend on you. Now you got your guardship. Now you in control, brother. You see? God is whoever you need. A lot of this stuff I'm saying in this tape might go over people's head, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't no hustler. You say you've been a shout out to brother Dub. You say you've been a landlord for 27 years. Well, you've been a guard for 27 years, brother, because people depend on you now. They need you. They need your land to live. Somebody's always gonna need a place to live. So one step to getting your guardship back is owning land. Buy some land, invest your money and get you some land so you can put something on it, so you can put a house on it, like on Monopoly. Monopoly is the game. Keep in mind, this is what we're talking. We're talking Monopoly when I'm telling you about this part, about the landlord part, becoming a guard and all that only on land where people need you and depend on you. Once you get the land, then you can put a house on it just like in Monopoly. So when somebody land on your shit, they got to pay rent. You got to pay God rent. Niggas that's getting paid rent is God. I'm telling you. Niggas that getting paid rent is God. They generated a current or income. That's called that one. That's a source of income. You always want to have more than one source of income. The basic sources, in order to be arithmetically stable in this equation, is 3 sources of income. But me, I like to triple that and do 9 sources. I'm trying to max the number out. 9 is one of the highest numbers. So why not have 9 sources of income? Right? But like to say the basic platform, you want to have 3 sources. So if you just got a job and that's your only source of making money, if you lose that job, you got a business. But if you got that job, you got 2, so you got 2 jobs. Now you created a safety net for you. You got to create that safety net in the game. That's having the 3 sources. So you got the job, you got your own business you running at the same time. Then you may have a little hustle where you go and fix brake jobs, or you do car washes, or you fix niggas AC, you bootleg cable, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got, niggas got hustles in the hood. I don't know, they used to hook cable up for $30, bootleg cable. And I'm gonna tell you, he joined them, the cable company, learned how to hook the cable up, then he quit. And then he set up his own thing going around $30 a pop, setting up bootleg cable. In the hood, that's how it go down, my nigga. Get the bootleg, they call him the bootleg man, the bootleg cable man. He created a name for himself. You can't really bootleg the cable no more now, the way they got it set up now, but that was back in the day. To get into the Millionaire Boys Club. Yeah, the Millionaires Boy Club. Shout out to Donuts, man. One source of income is close to being, bro. Hey, it's right. That's right, Chase. One source of income is dangerous because, especially in the type of society that we living in now, with that time, one source of income can get you barely hanging on by a rope, man. Especially if you live in check to check on that one source of income, man. You know what I'm saying? So what you want to do is you want to generate, you start coming up with ideas. Man, like my auntie, like I said, my auntie go to dollar. My auntie is a number. My auntie got a cold. She got my granddaddy hustle game in her blood cold. My auntie used to take $15, go to Dollar Tree, and buy some of them, all them little cups and little shit that they got. Like the little with the owl with the cups, and the she'll go over there and they got pleasant wrap and string and all kind of like little decorations that she can pay about $15 to get a whole bunch of it. Come back to the house, decorate it, fix it up, put the bear candy all in the jar and all that, paint it all up and put glitter on it. And then she'll go post up on the block or post it on Facebook. Because keep in mind, the internet makes it more easier for you to promote your business as far as the marketing strategy, right? As far as the marketing, because you got to deal with marketing when you got to market yourself. And that goes on your job too. We're gonna try to break it down on all formats. So people that still got jobs, on your job, you got to market yourself. You gotta be one to move up. Sometimes it ain't good to move up, especially if you've seen the last 10 people get their head chopped off that became the boss. Hey, on my wife's job, everybody that become the boss get fired. So my wife, she got moved all the way up to right before you come the boss. She said that's where she gonna hang out at. She ain't everybody that come to be the boss, some kind of way, somebody getting rolled up or getting fired because of the place ain't being legit. And they keep on asking my wife to be the boss, but my wife said, nah, she good on it. She said, oh, she see a pattern. She see a pattern of everybody that become the boss get fired. Or the boss over the her office or whatever, right? Right. So that's like, that's dangerous, right? But stay consistent. You got to stay consistent and market yourself and learn all the things on the job that give you more dependability. That makes you more of a god. Because now, when they want something done, when they hire some new people, if they need something done, these people don't know how to do it unless they come to you. That makes you their god. They got to come to you. They need you. See, but you could be a tricky god like Enlil, or you could be a god like Osiris. I mean, you could be a god like we'll do with the Satuk and Osiris. You could be a god like Osiris, like I am, and you could teach them freely and teach them how to fish instead of keep giving them fish. Or you could be like Satuk, and you can say, here go a fish, and that's all I'm gonna give you. You gotta come back to me and get some more when you ready, when you want some more. And next time you come back, the price is double. That's how Satuk do. I'm telling you, the price is, that's how Enlil do. The price is double, nigga, because I'm your God. You gotta serve me. Bow before me. Every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall confess that I am Enlil and I am God. I'm showing up. Shut your mouth. It's like a funny, man. It's like a funny nigga, man. Enlil, right? So, yeah, that's how you get your guardship as far as the hustle game, man. As far as your guard power, people got to be dependent on you. You got land. You're land. Now you're Yahweh, Elohim. Now you're Yahweh, Elohim. Once you got some land, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you're the landlord, right? You're the landlord, Yahweh. Now people depend on you. Now, if you got something that people need, drug dealers on the streets become people that's fiending God because they need them to get the drug from them. And what they really could go get their own drugs from the same plug if they just change their consistency. Their consistency is at the wrong. See, sometimes you can be consistent at the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can be consistent onto the wrong things, and then that can lead you on a bad, negative energy. Right? You can be consistent at the wrong thing. So you got to keep in mind it's 2 different types, really 3 different types of consistency in this game. It's because bad consistency, it's good consistency, then that's in between, doing a little bit of both. Right? So, but we want to keep good consistency. Good consistency. When I go to a restaurant and I eat whatever dinner that they got there, and then I eat that one time and I say, man, this is fire, right? This is good. Then I come back maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, eat the same meal. If it tastes worse than the bad, now that ain't consistency. Now I'm like, oh, well, that hurt their business because it's like, I don't know if I'm going to come here again because maybe it ain't going to be the same. It's like a hit and miss. You got to keep that jump on point. That's what I say when I say I have my jump on point. So that's why we drop a number of bangers back to back on YouTube. So we keeping that jump on point for you. Back to back. We consistent. Consistency stimulates potential. Potential stimulates growth. Potential hydrogen is what blows you up. It's what make you famous. It's what puts you in the game. Potential hydrogen. Your pH level increase. LeBron James, Jay-Z, all of them, they got a lot of potential hydrogen. That's what make them a star. All of them. Michael Jackson, Consistency is what got them where they at, if they really tell you the truth. Or if you just study yourself for how they was. Jay-Z dropped a CD, kept dropping them. He kept going. No matter if they said he was old, no matter what they said he playing out. And then Jay-Z, he a good marketer, so he'll change his name from, because he overstood in the game on the streets. You could take a product, if that product got a bad name on it, all you gotta do is change the name and then repackage it and put it back out. And niggas gonna be buying it like it's the newest hottest shit. And then they might even say, because it's all generic brain, we in the matrix, all you gotta do is alter what they mind think about it. And so when they might hit that and say, oh man, this is fire, but it's the same exact shit, just got another name and another, you know what I'm saying, little goddamn package on it. So it's repackaging things and rebranding. Rebranding, if they say this is faded, rebrand it, call it something else. Right? Or they say this right here product is fading out, rebrand it. At first it was called blue ass crack, but now it's called red ass crack. You know what I'm saying? It's a new shit. And then you go out there, it was same product, but it's called red ass crack now. And now you saying, hey man, hey, I got that new shit, red ass crack. It's the same shit, just been rebranded. And niggas buy it like it's going out of style. You know what I'm saying? See, so some businesses, if your business is being hurt, right now, and your business, you feel like your business going down, rename it, call it something else. Start out fresh. And then stick with the consistency. Keep your consistency. That's how you stay in business. When people come now, have what they want. Like how you gonna be a chicken restaurant and you out of chicken? How you gonna sell Kool-Aid and you rent? How you gonna be a Kool-Aid place selling Kool-Aid and you out of sugar? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich restaurant and you're out of peanut butter? So you get consistent. See, a lot of the big people like Big Meech. Big Meech was consistent, even though he was doing what we may consider as a negative energy, putting the shit on the streets, but he stayed consistent until they busted him. He balled consistently. I'll tell you. Hey, so if you got a product and you want to be known, if you starting your business off and you want to get in the game, you want to be known for one thing first and build your name. Say like, okay, like my auntie, she started out as the Kool-Aid lady, the Kool-Aid pickle lady. So everybody know her as the Kool-Aid pickle lady, right? So she known for Kool-Aid pickles. And she got all kind of any flavor you want. And if you want another flavor, she'll make a new flavor for you. So she know her name is in the game as the Kool-Aid man. I'm gonna call her Kool-Aid pickle lady, the pickle Kool-Aid lady. Now I'm gonna give me a couple jars of them Kool-Aid pickles. So she built her name in the game, known for one product. Now, once she got her consistency on that one product, where people know her, she got a location where she always accessible. Now, sometimes now in this new days, you don't necessarily have to have a main headquarters where people coming. You actually it'll be better if you have a delivery service. Well, if somebody call you and order something, you deliver it right to them, especially if it's in town. You deliver it right to them. So my auntie got a delivery service. When you say, oh, I want some Kool-Aid pickles, she'll pull up on you like Domino's and drop the Kool-Aid pickles off. Just like Domino's. Or you come pick them up or whatever, man. So, so my auntie is a hustler, man. And my Aunt Lisa is a hustler. I'm telling you, she always got a hustle. I'm telling you, she do the little printout, the little cutout birthday setup where you put in your order, say happy birthday, the name and all that. She do that. My auntie worked for herself, as long as I ever know. I know she worked for Bell South at one point, but my auntie always had a hustle. I'm telling you, she got it cold from my granddaddy, Charles Washington. She got it cold, I'm telling you. My Aunt Lisa. My mama, she's just hard worker like my grandma. They work hard. They consistent. They go to work every day. My mama work 2 jobs right now. Right? When I get on, I'm gonna put her on. I'm gonna put her and my grandma on because my mama and my grandma, that's my 2. My mama, my grandma, and my wife, that's my 3 girls right there. I'm telling you. My mama, my grandma, and my wife, and my aunties. They just the same too. Cause my grandma, I can call her right now. If I need some money, my grandma gonna hook me up. Come right around, come on over and get it. I'm telling you, I love my grandma. Uh, ain't gonna be no credit, and I ain't gotta pay her back if I don't got to. But I pay her back because they make it where I can go back and still she can stay up, and when she ain't going down. So I'm more like a negative. I mean, more like a positive than a negative. So you give me 60, I give you 65 back. That's a positive. That's a plus. What you call an A plus. Somebody loan you 60, you loan them, give them 70 back. That's an A plus. You gave them an A plus. You just plus them up, right? So that's how the game's supposed to go, really. That's because they call it entrance in the business. But like I say, be known for one thing first. Be known for I used to be known as the CD man, the DVD man, right? So they don't. But then when they start coming to me for CDs and DVDs, and I had a location, I was consistent. I was out there every day, except on Sunday. That's when my uncle was closed on Sundays. So it was on there. I was there from Monday through Friday at the same time every day. To what people know, okay, all I gotta do, wait till 9 o'clock, pull up out there, the DVD man gonna be sitting right out there. So I was accessible. I was consistent. And then once I got known as the DVD man in the CD, I put the CDs and the chips in on them. Now I can start add more products to my catalog. So I put the chips in on them with the DVDs and the CD and the things on them. And then once they say, damn, now he got the chips, the CD man, he got the chips. Boom, I started going to Sam's. I've got honey buns. I got chips. And I got the snow cones with the CDs. So now they come in and get the CDs. They say, damn, he got a snow cone. Let me get one of them pink lemonade snow cones. The pink lemonade snow cones, nigga, I went, them joints was going crazy. Pink lemonade snow cones, man, them joints was going platinum. And I had different size cups. So they get a DVD, they get some DVDs, a chip. Then I ran sales and deals. Like people, when I'm gonna tell you about Nubians, if they think they getting a deal, they love if they think they getting a deal. So I used to, you can get one DVD for $3, or you can get 4 for 10. You can get 4 DVDs for 10. So now you get a deal. So now they increase my profit margin. Because now, instead of me selling one DVD for $3 and building it up, I'll make $12 off 4 CDs. But if I sell them 4 for 10, that make it sell quicker, and then I get the Nubians like that. Okay, now I can pick 4 for 10. That's a good deal. Let me pick 4 movies out. Boom, then I get the $10. And also, man, let me get. I said you got 20, man. I don't got no chance. Hey, man, you want to get one of these snow cones? I got the pink lemonade snow cones, fruit punch snow cones. Boom, then you got your chips, the honey buns, the Snickers. Right? When I ain't had no job, ask my wife. My wife know I'm a hustler. I'm telling you, that's what she'll tell you. My husband, that dude there, he come up with ideas. Yeah, they didn't come up with ideas. Hey, he'll be doing something. Tell him. If I was on here, I'd still be selling DVDs and snow cones, making killing. Tell him. Another thing. So the ideas generate the hey, how long? So the ideas, the consistency, the location, then once you get known for one thing, boom, boom, boom. Like on YouTube right now, we teach everything. We got known for the galactical shit, right? But then we got Native American classes. We got classes on healing. We're gonna do a whole bunch of more healing classes this month. So we'll have that on. We're gonna go step by step, organ by organ, breaking down the whole anatomy of the Bible. I mean, I'm not the Bible. I'm tripping. Hey, we got breaking down the whole anatomy of the body, right? We're gonna have Life Wave on. We're gonna have clips from Dr. Savy. So it's gonna be, this month is mostly healing month and hustling, how to set up your own, do what we're telling you right now, business and all that. But if you want to be successful, consistency is the key here. That's our main talk on this tape here. Consistency. Stay in it, no matter what they say, no matter how many people say you ain't gonna be able to do it, or you ain't gonna make it, or that ain't gonna work. If you want to do it, you can do it. Because if you put your mind to it, you can do it. Those people are there to say you can't do it, and you really supposed to take their energy. They say you can't do it, negative energy. You really supposed to take that energy in and use it as fuel to be consistent. Use when people say you can't do something or you ain't gonna do this or you hey man, that's too hard. Use that as fuel for consistency. Use that as fuel for consistency to stay in it, keep doing it, because I can do it. Because we're not part of the Camp family. We Africans, we Americans, we Puerto Ricans, right? We Jamaicans, right? Americans. We the can people. And yo, they've been kicking the can for quite some time now, haven't they? How they kicking the can? Because they became our God and we depend on them. Get your Godship back and become dependable. Let people depend on you. And what they ain't telling you is really we their God. They really depend on us to run their system. If they didn't, what would football be without the Nubians playing in it? What would the movies be without the Nubians writing them and playing in it? We the gods. They depend on us. They don't want you to know that though. They need our melanin to stay on this planet. Melanin costs more than gold to ground. We already the gods. We just got to realize that we are the dependables. We're not the expendables. They the expendables. That's why they jump out of planes. That's why they tie themselves up and jump off the side of a cliff or climb the side of a damn rock and hang off the side and sleep off the side of it. That's expendable. We need somebody to get, hey man, this hole go all the way there. We want to wonder how far that hole go. We use these people as Moors, as expendables. And we send them down in that hole. See how far they go down. If he don't come back, it don't matter. He expendable. I'm telling you, man. I know Hakeem finna come in here and mix with me now. I hear him crying in the background. So hold on just a second. Let me see something real quick. Yo. So we back. Hold on. We're about to agree to get off in a minute, though. We just had to bring that hustle game to you. It says, yeah, brother. Shout out to Fourth Elder in the building, man. Like I say, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you want to show us some love, man. We got the Cash App and the links. We take $1, $5, $10, whatever you got. Hey, go on there, sit down. Hold on, just a second. Hold on, just a second. Hey, Haroon. Sit him right there. Y'all just sit there. I'm gonna come in a minute. Okay. As we proceed to give you what you need. Hey, yo, I'm just saying, hey, you want to get those books by the young girl? You want to get the Hustles Manual? We talk about all this in the Hustles Manual, man. We got the Hustles Manual out right now, $20 donation. You get all 8 books about $45, like we said. Yeah, but man, we gotta say, hey, I don't know if you missed it. You might want to go back because a lot of this stuff in this tape was hot shit. And if you missed it, yeah, the workshop on how to be God. That's why we covering all this about because Billy number having a workshop. When is it? It's on January 7th. So I hope Billy watched this tape and maybe he could take pointers, take some of the information that we saying and pretend at his show. That's what we coming out with and talking about this because they talk about how to get your God power back. You get your God power back by becoming a landlord, where people depend on you. You get your God power by being consistent on your job where they depend on you. Now you they God. They need you. Man, that's what I was gonna tell y'all. My cousin, he's a truck driver. And he consistent. He come to work every day. He loved being in his truck driving for these people. So he consistent. So they was dependent on him. They depended on him. So when one day the boss got in one of the foremen started getting into it with my cousin. He don't like my cousin because my cousin, he swagged out, he consistent, he a good dude. My cousin Corey, he a good cat, man. He ain't no disagreeable. He really a benevolent, but he a hard worker. I think Corey is I don't know. I think Corey might be a Taurus. I don't know. But he a hard worker, man. But he got into it with the boss, and he's so consistent that the boss made him mad. He said, "You know what? I quit." He walked across the street. I'm gonna tell you how important truck drivers is and how fast you can get a job with a CDLs. This nigga quit, and he walked across the road to another truck driving place across the road, and in less than 2 hours, he was working for them, driving trucks for them. The same damn day. That's how. See, he's dependable. That CDLs gives you a part of their guardship. It makes you dependable. They need you. When you got a trade or when you got a degree or something where you got a skill, you don't gotta necessarily go to school or get permission from them to be what you are. So I'm just saying, when you got something that you acknowledge that people don't have, that they'll pay you for because you got it, now you become a guard to them. They need you. But then if you're a consistent guard that just make your guardship go with people higher. See what I'm saying? There's 2 cash apps with your name on it. No, the cash app with my name on it is just the Young Elder. And it says Quanswillion Hill. That's my matrix name, my government name. Right? They got their DNA already. Yeah, we think so. See, D Young Elder, that's how you do it right there. The one that say Quanswillion on his mind, though. What does he think about DNA? Can't tell you. You turn your nationality. It says, what do you think DNA can tell you in terms of nationality? DNA can tell your lineage, and tell your origins if you trace it back and study it. But we as Nubians, you don't got to worry about that. We trace back to everywhere on the planet, every crack and crevice. They went to a secret island, or island that they found, and they went there and lived in a cave, and niggas was in there. Niggas was over there. They went to the moon, niggas was there. They went to Venus, niggas there on Venus. We already did a tape about it called Field Trip to Venus. Go back and check that out. They went to Mars, niggas was there. They said, man, we can't go all the places we can make it, niggas there. They tried to get away from us. So then they said, you know what, let's go underground. Niggas is there already. The big head Danaka niggas. They already down there. So where can we go where niggas at? Hey, to hell? Yeah, niggas already there too. Niggas already in hell. We're in hell for quite some time now. Right? And hell is a state of mind. Right? I'm telling you, not a place, it's a state that can become a place in your mind. If you let it. If you don't be good, like I say, be good. If you generate negative energy, you can trap yourself in that particular space or state. If you don't stay consistent, you can go to hell but not being consistent. I'm telling you, because now since Kim went consistent, she kept calling in on her job. They fired her. Now she don't got no money. She don't got no food. She got 4 kids. Her husband is sick and ill. And so, well, they ain't really married. Man, with me and my, I'm gonna tell you, when me and my wife got married, things got more better for us. Being married, things happen for you better. The universe send you more energy when you married. And I ain't saying you gotta necessarily get married the way they say it, you know, sign these papers and all that. But you know, when me and my wife got married, there was a help. There's a help. So me and my wife, we work as a team. And me, I'm just I'm like a LeBron James on the team. I'm all around. She'll tell you, my husband can do everything. Everything. Now that makes me a god right there. See, my husband can fix my car if it's messed up. My husband can fix my tire, batteries, everything. My husband can fix the wall if he punch. There's a hole in it. My husband can. He do the yard. He wash cars. He do it all. I mean, it ain't. My husband is the guy. I'm telling you, my husband is God. Now when she got the concept of what God is whoever you need, whoever you depend on. So if your job depend on you, you their God. If your family depend on you, you their God. If you got some land and you a landlord, see now you more than the God. See, God makes you part of the group, the Elohim. But once you come a Yahweh Elohim, see now you over some gods. Once you become a landlord, you own some land where you can rent out or sharecrop out. Now you're Yahweh Elohim. See, these beings that saying they Yahweh, they land trying to lay claim to our planet, saying it's theirs, and they telling us that we belong to them. That's why they're Yahwehs, they landlords, trying to come claim our shit. But once you become a landlord, now you become dependable. Now you a God. You got your God shit. That's what's gonna make you get your God power back. Being dependable, being consistent, staying in it. We done stop. Don't we drop something every day for you? 2 or 3 times a day. We're gonna drop something tomorrow. We're gonna drop something tonight, which is with the 15 elder, I think tonight. We got one tonight. I think it was tonight with the 15 elder. Then tomorrow, I think Rod should have his phone back. We're gonna be on with Rod either sometime this week. Then we got a life wave coming on. So hey, be consistent. We're gonna non-stop. I ain't gonna retire, baby. I'm gonna be going consistently for 120 years teaching. Right? We gonna just, hey, we ain't gonna retire. I'll be 200 on here teaching. Non-stop. As new information unfold, we put it out. We your hood anchor man. Reported live from the belly of the beast. Right down in the boot, baby. The belly of the beast. For real, for real. See what I'm saying? So creativity. You want your creativity. You want to have creativity. And you want to stay consistent with your creativity. Stay consistent with your creativity. So if you create it, work at your craft. You're going to get better at it. Keep doing it. If you're a singer, keep singing. Stay consistent. If you're a rapper, keep rapping. Stay consistent. You play the drums, keep playing the drums. Whatever you do, you fix cars, stay consistent. That way you build up a certain type of thing. We want to have consistent good work. Say like when people come to you, you want to have the same type of work ethics every time. But when they come to your restaurant, they want to get treated the same way every time. That way, that experience is stamps in their mind. So they say, oh yeah, I know if I go over here, I'm gonna get treated like this and I'm coming back. I'm going back every time because I get treated good. I love how I get treated over here. These are good people, man. But when people get treated bad, they don't want to spend their money with you. When they get treated bad and you don't got consistency, they can go find somebody else to spend their money with. So we got to be consistent. You can't be say you got that work today and then tomorrow you don't got that work. You know what I'm saying? You don't got that work. You ain't consistent. Now we got to call somebody else. You lose business. You lose clientele because you ain't consistent. Clientele in the streets, consistency create clientele. You know, man, I pull up at Bobby Joe and them house, they got it every time. Ain't no missing. They got it every time, all day they got it. Yeah, they ain't gonna be called, wait, man, give me a couple hours. I gotta get with the dude. No, nigga, they got it every time. Cause you know why they got it every time? Because say they had 100% in product, right? Once they get down to about 50%, they replenish the other 50% that they down. So that way they always got a constant. That's called constant, right? It's called constant, where they constantly having the product. So they say they got the 100%, boom, they go down to 50, right? So they already ordered that 50 to cover that 50% they already did. Right. So by the time they get down to this, lose the other 50, there's never ended, they always got it. So you got to constantly, when you got a business and you got product and you get halfway down on your product, keep reloading. They call it reload, right? In the streets, we call it reload. In the streets, we call it we got another term for it in the streets that we call it. But it's keep your double up going. Keep your double up going. Don't spend your re-up money. So you got to have re-up money. So you got to separate your re-up money from your profit money, from your investment money. You got to have 3 sources of money. You know what I'm saying? You got to have, I say 5 sources of money piles. One money pile is for emergency fund, for stuff like this happened today. Now I'm working on all this now because, you know, they're making it hard for me to make a living, man, on YouTube with all the videos I got to put out. And I'm just now starting to get a little bit more plays. And I got 25,000 plays, you know. I mean, subscribers, I'm supposed to be getting way more plays than it. But one, it was emergency fund. As a hustler, you got to have an emergency fund where you have at least 25, depending on what type of area you live in, at least 2,500 in your emergency fund. Right? You got to have the regular bill account to pay all the bills. Then you got to have I'm invest in myself account. To invest in myself account and buy shit that I need to fund my ideas and my equipment so I can generate more currency. I can generate more energy, and I can exchange that energy for what they call money, right? Then you got a savings. Well, it's just like you just save all your profits just so you have some money in case you want to go on vacation, you know, buy something you want. You got that in your savings. Right, an investment. And then an investment account. That's where you invest money and save. Like say you set up a CD or something for your kids, trust funds, and put $5-10 in there every time you get paid for your kids, so that when they get a certain age, they have the money. So you got like 5 but me, I don't like putting money into holes. And to me, putting money in the bank is like putting it into a hole. I'm a true alchemist. So if you give me some money, I'm gonna spend it. That's really the true reason why I really don't be having a lot of money. Because if you give me some money, I'm gonna spend it. Because I learned from Lucky that money ain't real money. That's fiat currency. So he said eventually that money gonna go out. So you better trade it out right now while you can. Trade it out for real money, which is gold. Or vintage shit like these glasses. Right? Trade it out for gold. So when I get money, the reason why I already don't never have it is because I'm always spending it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna spend it right then and train it out for something that's real money or real commodity money. Just never go below a certain amount in your stash, right? Right. That's why they go ahead, reload, re-up. That's what we call it in this. We call it a re-up in the streets. So never spend your re-up money. Your re-up money and then you always got to have 6 months in your savings account, emergency fund. You want to have 6 months that can cover your bills for 6 months if anything happened. So if you lose your job, you got that emergency fund where you can say if you pay $1,500 a month in all your bills, right? So in that emergency fund, you want to have, I think it'll be what? It'll be $9,000. You want to have $9,000 in your emergency fund. That way you can pay all your bills for 6 months. If you fall off, they give you time to bounce back. You see what I'm saying? It's called the emergency fund. My auntie taught me that. Bill money, whatever, right? In case you have to slap the shit out of nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, in case you take nigga talk shit, you might have to slap the shit out of him and say, nigga, I got bail money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Call the police. I got bail money. You going out like a crazy man when you do that too, though. I got bail money. Yeah, LA is consistent. All is constant. It's constant growth. It's constant evolving. It's constantly changing the universe, right? So you got to be the same way. You got to be constant in whatever you do, and you will succeed. You will be successful in whatever you be consistent on. But you don't want to be consistent, like I said, on doing bad shit or doing negative energy, because if you're consistent on negative energy, then negative energy, the payoff is negative. If you're consistent on positive shit, it's gonna pay off eventually. And soon, based on the time frames they got us trapped in with the Aquarian age, is paying off real fast, right? But your consistency is paying off real fast. So if you got, like I said, if you got a product and you selling that product, when you get 50% down on your product, re-up, keep re-ing up. So you always got it. And then if the shit that the niggas like, when they come, if you always got it, they gonna always come there and they gonna know you always got it. And that's gonna make your business, they're gonna put your name in the game, it's gonna increase your revenue, it's gonna increase your profit margin, it's gonna increase your marketing, because they're gonna say, oh yeah, I know what place got it. This place over there, right there, they got it, right? So people are gonna come to you. Right, but we better agree to get out, man. Because my wife, I don't know where she just took off somewhere, and now I got Hakeem is wiggling my dough. So just be able to have the don't touch funds. Yeah, the don't touch funds. I call it the emergency fund. That way, if any, like you say, you got a flat tire, you need to buy a flat tire, you got the emergency fund. Or if your car break down, you got money to get that car fixed. Because if you ain't got that type of setup, every piece plays a part in your stability. So if your car break down, you ain't got no money to fix it, you can lose your job. It's like it could be a domino effect that could destroy your whole reality. Just off losing one piece if you ain't prepared and set up for these different things that I told you, the different funds, right? So one thing can cost you your whole setup. You can end up losing your job because your car broke down. You ain't got a way to work. But it's always more than one way to skin a cat. Your car break down, catch the bus. Never give up. It's always a way. Keep that. Oh, there go my wife right there. So we good. I ain't got to get off. We good. I'm running this. I want to go 2 hours on this class. And so we good. I ain't got to get off. My bad. Hey, my wife just pulled back up. So I don't know what she went to the store or something. So what I was saying is, gain your guardship back by being consistent, by becoming dependable. When people depend on you, you their God. They depend on you to pay the bills, or they depend on you to bring them food. They depend on you to do whatever they need done. And you can make your job, you can be dependable on your job. And you get a lot of freedoms and a lot of amenities by being God on your job. They need you. They need you. They need you because you only want to know how to work this certain equipment. They need you. You become their God. Now you can be stingy like Satuk and say, man, I ain't teaching nobody else how to work it. They gonna have to need me to do it. And then when you do that, that's when the universe step in and say bump, and then they'll just bring somebody in that know how to do it just like you do. Oh, it's pouring down raining outside. I love rain. Rain is my favorite weather. It lets me know that the ecosystem is still in play. The growth, food will still grow when it rains. What we set up, they can't stop Mother Nature from doing its chain reactions, no matter how much harp they play. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yeah, but I noticed everybody that don't stay consistent and they with something, they fall off and then they end up in a bad spot. They had to dig themselves out of a deep hole. You fall into a hole when you don't stay consistent. Me, and part of the reason why I stay consistent, I ain't gonna lie to you, fear. I'm in fear of being out on the streets. So that's why I'm always trying to stay working, man, stay doing something, because I'm in fear of, and I'm trying to get past that point, but my wife messed me up, man. My wife messed me up when we got put out the other place because she had the money and then paid the people for 2 months. And then I found out that's why they put us out, but she could have paid them. But they was trying to put her on a program, an assistant program, and they was lying to her. So it really wasn't her fault, but it was like she let them play us. Hey, could you calm Haru down for me? What's wrong with him? So I'm in fear of being put out, man. So this is why I'm constantly working nonstop in the gym. Plus, I love doing this anyway. I love teaching and uplifting the people and giving them the game that it took me a while to put together. But I got it together like on a 720 degrees level. I got the street game down. I went to college. So I graduated from high school. All that. So I got book sense from my dad, and I got the book sense from my mom and street sense from my dad. So we got both sides of the game, man. We just giving it to you all around game. So no matter what you do, man. It says, if you ain't got it, tell me you ain't got it, right? Hey, look, if you ain't got it, it's a way to get it. It's always a way. Hey, I'm gonna put that on a shirt. It's always a way to do everything, to get some money. When you ain't got it, it's a way to get some. You can bargain. Bargaining is one way to generate money. And how do you bargain? Hey, walking down the street, I got a rake. Or the people might have a rake. Sometimes you can, like I was telling Dara, these young guys, they ain't nothing like us, man. We was hustling. My dad made me a hustle. Because at one point, I thought my dad was being mean to us by making us do all this stuff, but kind of find out he was making me to where I can know how to hustle. Right? Like Dara now, even if he ain't got a rake, right? I got rakes. I got all the equipment for him. I got a lawnmower, all that. They can go down and mow yards, right? But they so lazy they want to play the game. They want us to give them the money. They want us to work for them. Like they are God. Our kids, some of these kids, they are God. Because they sit and play the game all day while we work and pay for them to play the game and eat and sleep and take a shit. You know what I'm saying? These kids, they got the God shit mentality, man. With the lack of but they dependent on us. But they got so the game is twisted. The game is real twisted right now. Where the people that's dependent on people think they God. And the people that the people dependent on is the real gods. You see what I'm saying? So the game is twisted, man. It's backwards right now. The game is backwards. But he can bargain. So like, hey, the dude across the street needs your rake. And the dude got rakes, but he too old, and he got a lot of money, but he too old to rake it. So Dad can go over there. He don't gotta have a rake. He can say, man, hey, can I rake your yard? And I'm gonna use your rake, and I'm gonna get paid. Right? See, he don't think like that because he don't got them ideas. But I tell him, hey, Haru. Yeah. So young Giller, gone, shut out us. Yeah, shut out Whistler, man. Yeah, but he can go over there and, man, he can use, some people already had the equipment. Like I told you, the young boys, the store. They went in and said, hey, man, can we clean your store, clean your parking lot, pick up the trash, and we can use your water hose for a couple hours and make us some money washing cars? They went to the dollar store, got them $2-3 worth of dish soap. They already had the rags and everything. And boom, there you go. Got them some squeegees. Boom, they hustlers. But if you sitting on the couch playing the game all day and you 35 years old, my nigga, you ain't gonna be able to get no woman. No woman don't want no man like that now. The women getting smarter now. They don't want no nigga that sit up at the house all day and play the game. And they ain't got no kind of hustle. He ain't selling drugs. He ain't doing nothing. He just sitting there like a bomb on the log, trapped into a game. That's because the game have turned him into a vegetable. It fried his brain. The game fried his brain. So he don't got no, his dad wasn't around to teach him how to hustle like my dad. My dad, I'm telling you, my dad, I got so many hustles. I got so many hustles, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Then I got a Sam's Club card too. I opened up my own candy store right out the house. I got clippers. I got cut niggas' hair. I got all the clippers that the people got at the barbershop. I got all the same clippers. I couldn't cut niggas' hair. I got the tools to do brakes. I got the tools to do anything on your car. I'm gonna make a missing is like one of the motor lifts. I can take the motor out. But I got my cousin got one of them. I can borrow his. It's the bargaining tool. It's always a way to do something and to make money. It's always a way. You just need the ideas and be consistent. It's always a way, brothers and sisters. So keep that in mind. I'm about to get up out. I think I've been in here 2 hours. Well, I don't know how long it's been. I think I came on at 2 something. People look at snakes. Okay. Hey, drop your questions in the chat if you got any questions before we get out of here, man. Hey, you can shout me out by sending me a donation to the Cash App, man. We passed out free game here, man. We ain't really tripping and then but we passed out the free game, man. We just want to hook you up, bro, and give you some free game. Let me see. Shout out the people, man. Shout out Kimberly Hill. We got you. Shout out my brother Mark Cooper, man. He always looking out for me in this game, man. We got you, Kimberly Hill. We're gonna get you squared away as soon as this show with. Like I say, you want to get those books for donations, or you want to send donation to the Cash App, we just drop that in the links. We're gonna be coming back tonight, maybe if because of the internet been acting funny because we got a storm hitting us right now. So if the lights don't go out, we'll be back because the lights go out over here all the time when the internet shut off. And so it's a real bad one hitting us right now as we speak. It's like real storming, real bad. I ain't worried about it tonight because I got universal energy. They about to get served, right? And I like rain. It's a good thing to me. But so we if we get in touch with 15, see where he going tonight with it. And if the internet don't shut off, we'll come back and later. But like I say, I want y'all to get the hustle down, man. Hey, shout out to Brother Wesley. I want you to be able to use your brain nowadays. It's always a way to do something, and you can and keep in mind about the flip game. Your job is like my cousin. I ain't got nothing but hustles in my family. I'm telling you, real street niggas, man, real deal. They gonna make some money. My cousin now. My cousin, what he do now is he just bought a truck. He just got lucky and bought a truck, a used truck, and put a transmission in it. He got a transmission from the auto yard where the used stuff at for about $200. Put the transmission in itself. So he spent about $700. He already got the tools to do it, right? He put the transmission in the truck and then put it online, and he sold it for $5,000 a couple of days ago. He made off of $700. They call that in the game a flip. People flip houses. People flip cars. Get you a flip game. You got to get your flipper game up. Get your flipper game up. See, some people buy t-shirts. Hey, I'm about to call you right back. I'm live right now. All right. Yeah, get your flipper game up, bro. Learn how to flip stuff. Buy this for $5, sell it for 10. My brother, he got the flip game. My brother flip game is so crucial. My brother finesse flip game so crucial, bro. That nigga buy for $5 and sell it for $7.50. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to get double because I buy so many of them and sell them so fast because you got it for 10, I got it for $7.50. I'm gonna make $2.50 off for a profit. Boom, I'm gonna go back, use the other 5, give me some more, and I'm gonna constantly. When I get down to 50%, I'm gonna re-up again. My brother, he'll do it like that. Or he'll go buy some 5, sell it for $2.50. I mean, sell it for $2.50 more than what he paid for. He ain't got to double it. It's like his flip game crucial. Tell him his flip game crucial. So he'll buy something and get only 25% markup on it on the profit. 25%, and he said on 25% markups gonna add up to 100 when you got 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? You talking about some real hustlers, man, for real. They got it cold and honest. So for the flip game, get interested in the flip game or buying something for cheap that people that somebody want and selling it for higher after you fix it up or do your decorations to it or whatever you do. That's the best way in this game, the flip game. Flip game and be consistent with your flip game. And the consistency part is always having the product accessible to the customer so they can come and they always know you got it. Like the cookie lady. The cookie lady or the tea, really she started out with one product. They don't really call her the cookie lady, but she got cookies too. They call her the tea cake lady. She started out with tea cakes, selling tea cakes, $2 a pop. So they know, hey man, you want some tea cake? She consistent. Always got it every day, all day. Tea cakes. So her name's in the game as a tea cake lady. But now, since she got her name in the game, she built up her consistency. She built up her clientele. People coming to her clientele. Consistency create clientele. Consistency create marketing. Word of mouth. So she built up her clientele on the tea. Oh, I'm a tea cake lady. So now when niggas swing by, they come to get the tea cakes. Oh, you know, I got this banana pudding joint, this new banana pudding joint popping. Oh, don't know what? Oh, she might even run how you do it. You do samples too. You do samples. So she got everybody, she built her name up on the tea cakes already. She gave out samples on that. Boom. And nobody, she the tea cake lady. Boom. A tea cake, this is rolling. Like straight, they selling like hot, like crack cocaine. They're selling like crack cocaine, though, these tea cakes, right? I ain't lying, bro. And they melt in your mouth. And then she built up consistency on it, right? So niggas coming to get them things. So her clientele built up. Now she run, while they coming to get the tea cake, she run like a little samples, give them a little sample pack on the banana pudding. So now they bump the tea cake. They already know that's fine, right? They already know the consistency is there with the tea cake. So, but now they bumped it when they got the little sample for free. So they bumped it. Man, this banana pudding is the next level. This is a whole nother level right here. Hey, talking about the people down here in Louisiana, man, these people get cooked down here, bro. You would be fat. You would be fat as hell, man. If you like to eat, you'd be fat. The food's so good down here, it tastes so good. So you bust down in that banana pudding, right? They done made a sort banana pudding. You bust down in it, bump that joint one time, and you like, oh yeah, this is lit. So now the next time you come back, she got the banana pudding for sale too. You copping the banana pudding. Now she got the banana pudding and the tea cakes. She steady add more product to her game. Now she got the honey bun cake. Now she got the peanut butter cake. And now she's doing the whole, oh, you want to get instead of getting a slice, you want to get a whole one? I got the whole cakes. They $25 for the whole cake. She running the score up on niggas, man. Because she got her ideas, and staying consistent. I don't know how I can express this over to you, man. You got, if you want to be successful in this game, you got to be, no matter what you do, no matter if you want to go to the NFL, NBA, be a rapper, be a comedian, be on YouTube, be a speaker, a preacher, whatever you do, whatever you want to do on a job, if you want to be successful, you got to have consistency. Consistency generates potential. Potential is what generates the energy that you can transfer into natural wealth. I'm telling you, God. I'm telling you. And then once you get that natural wealth, you can buy you some land. People depend on you. Now you God. You God. When people depend on you, you God. That's what God is all about. Why you think Enlil is all in he wants you to depend on him. He wants you to ask him for his daily bread, He wants you dependent on him. That's how he became your God. So Tuck, same way, that's how he became your God. Because he made you dependable or dependent on him. So, man, we just want to make that clear for you. We love you all. And like I said, we got you, Kimberly. We're going to get you squared away right now. Kimberly. Like I said, if you want to get those books by the Young Elders, we got the Hustle Manual for $20. Everything I'm saying is in that Hustle Manual and more. It actually breaks down buying bulk. That's another thing too, because we're still trying to run 2 hours on this while we got time. Let me go ahead and talk about that. Buy in bulk. Buy your toilet paper in bulk. Like let me show you. This is my wife. My wife got the game down to a science, the hustle game, right? So like this right here is the toilet paper. We got a toilet paper box too, but like this is these are wipes. They're not wipes, paper towels. We use a lot of paper towels, right? We wash our hands a lot, right? So instead of buying like 1 or 2, it'll cost you $5 or $6. Why not buy a whole case and you get more bang for your buck? We call it in the hood, you get more bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get more, you got to start getting more bang for your buck. And Sam's Club is a good place to start it, to get more bang for your buck. Buy things in bulk. Don't go put $10 worth of gas in your car. Fill it all the way up, because the gas gonna run slower when it's filled all the way up. And get your air filter clean too, because they help clean your gas. Buy and boat. Can we pick what book you want? Yeah, you can pick what book you want. Just when you send me, like say each book, the Hustler's Manual, the Book of Extracurricular, those both $20, and the Scroll of Eyes is $20. Those books is actually thick like the Bible. And then well, no, the Hustler's Manual is thick, and the Book of Extracurricular. Then the Orion Group book is 10. All the other books $10. So you can pick what book you want out of all the 8 books. So I got the Hustler's Manual, Volume 1, the Book of Extracurriculars, Volume 1, the Scroll of Eyes, Volume 1. They talk about witchcraft, breaking the spell of witchcraft, and break down all the stuff in the Bible, the miracles that really weren't miracles. Like when Jesus turned water into wine, all he was doing was moonshining. Brewing beer, which we taught him how to do. That particular, if you want to go with the Bible story, he learned it in ancient Kemet. We was already making beer in ancient Kemet. We was already turning water into all the shit they said was miracles in the Bible. Ain't nothing but stuff that we taught in ancient Kemet. Like sewing a man's ear back on. We taught surgery. We taught brain surgery. Imhotep was already doing it before Jesus was even born, according to the Bible. Sewing niggas' ear back on, sewing their arm back on. Because people were losing limbs in war and by beasts that they fought against in the wilderness. So we sew legs, arms, eyes, all that. Nose back on. We was even cloning and doing other things, crossbreed animals. We was doing all that. It was type 2 civilization before the Anunnaki stepped in and set us back. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if you want to show some love, hit that like button right now, man. We got we ain't about to get, we waiting about to that 2 o'clock mark, by 2 hour mark. But buy in bulk. Try to go to bulk. You know, if you know something that your kids like and they eat and that's good for them, go and find a place that you can cut out the middleman. See, when we go into like regular Walmart, we being middleman. We go to certain stores are the middleman stores. You got to go holler at the plug. Go holler at the plug. Sam, it's probably Sam's Club ain't really the plug, but Sam's Club more of a plug than Walmart. I love Sam's Club. That's one of my favorite stores because you can go in there and buy everything in bulk. So shout out some of the guys over at Sam's Club, man. Shout out Sam for setting that up. Sam for setting that up before he got up out of here, man. The kids running it crazy. And then now the kids don't even own it no more. They own a certain, it's owned by public. Then it went public. Sam turning over in his grave right now. I know what y'all did to his company. I'm telling you, man. Sam wasn't like that, man. You know, Sam was a white dude that was a billionaire that drove around in a old ass pickup truck and dressed in regular breeches and Walmart clothes. And nigga had billions of dollars. Billions. He was a down to earth regular dude. You'll be an old man just be walking up in the store. You don't even know. And he nice, the nicest guy you want to meet. And when he was alive, he let his people be off on weekends, and he went open 24 hours. But times change, you know. They probably said that too, but he let his people be off on most of the holidays. Sam's, when I used to back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let my cousin real quick. Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of people that need help now, man. And like I said, we wish we could help them. But we need help ourselves, right? We need help ourselves. But like I say, I'm a hustler, so I'm gonna figure out something. We're gonna figure out something, man. We're hustlers so we can help, and I'm gonna try to get them the ideas. See, I got what they call a gold mine. See, all y'all got gold mines, right? All y'all got these gold mines, right? You got gold inside of your mind. All you gotta do is access that gold, and that gold is ideas, it's creativity. You gotta be able to act. You got your mind. You got natural wealth. You got universal wealth right in your mind. You just got to use your mind. Dig in your mind and get some gold, get some diamonds, get some jewels out of your mind and go sell them joints. Get you some Jews out of your mind. Dig, you got unlimited. See, that's what about us Nubians, we got access to the mental realm. So we got unlimited amounts of Jews in our mind that we can dig. And then we can take those Jews and go sell them and make some money. Right? That's what's happening, man. You know, that's what they don't want you to know about yourself and how great you are. Use the goal in your mind. It don't cost much to start your own business, but you're going to have some money to invest. And like I say, Miami can take $25, $30, and now she the Kool-Aid pickle lady, $25, $30. And then when she sell it, she flipped that 30 to 60 or 90, boom, going back score more pickles and Kool-Aid and Mason jars. Boom. Now I'm flipping it. She flipped 2-3 times. So now I'm the pill. And then she cut out the middleman. Now she going straight to the plug to get the pickles. Going straight to the plug to get the pickles, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cut out the middleman. Hustle, flip, come up in this game, man. This game is complicated, but consistency will make it easy for you. Non-stop action. Hey, niggas say they got non-stop action around the corner. They got non-stop action. I mean, they always got it. You pull up, they got it. You got the money, they got it. Non-stop action, my nigga. Right? Yeah, hey, we salute to y'all too, man. We just want to give you, hey, we just want you to be great. We just want you to be free. We want you to have every shot you got to be all you can be, what you want to be in this game. Don't get caught slipping. Don't sleep. Right now, we're at the it says, yeah, you can pick what book you want. Oh, he already saw that comment. Yeah, you just tell me what book you want in the comments and leave your email. Make sure you leave your email because that way I can send you the books right as soon as I get off. Look, hey, soon as I say no middleman, the dude that got a YouTube page named No Middleman just posted something. Ain't that interesting? They said cut out the middleman, my nigga. Cut out the middleman. Go to the plug, go to the source, buy your product in bulk, come back, flip that, go do it again. That's consistency. Keep doing it again. Repeat. Repeat is conclusive with the word consistency. Repeat championships. And keep in mind, this is as soon as I pop out with the Cowboy shit, and I say I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, the Illuminati picked the Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl now. Right? They be watching me and they say, we wonder what team or what are we gonna do? And when they see what I do, they say, all right, that's the team. We're gonna put the Cowboys in the Super Bowl versus the Buffalo Bills or something. It'll either be the Buffalo Bills or the Chiefs. And I think it's gonna be the Cowboys versus the Chiefs because it's like a sort of like a Moors versus Native type thing. Well, we on both sides. We the Cowboys and the Indians, nigga. We the Cowboys and the Indians. Now all of a sudden the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. We're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Because I said whoever went out of Philadelphia Eagles and the Cowboys will be who win the NFC division. And the Cowboys gonna win it. And they're gonna be in the Super Bowl against the Bills or the Chiefs. Mark my words almost. I'm almost like it's like they playing it like, hey, Young Hilda had that, he said he's the Cowboys. All right, let's make the Cowboys win. They do a little trick like that to play around, like you don't understand how these people are, how they bored, and they done ran out of shit to do. They did everything. They got airplanes, they got tanks, they got submarines. They done made love to 2,000 women and men and everything, kids. They did it all. So they bored. So as entertainment, they'll watch me and say, "Oh yeah, he going for the Cowboys. All right, that's who we'll make win the Super Bowl. Let's put that out." Oh yeah, what did Young Yellow say? Let's do that. Yeah, I give them hope and energy. I give them life. That's why they ain't came after me yet to kill me, man. They know I'm their God. Just as I'm their God. They need me. They depend on me so they can know where we supposed to go. Where we hit it so they can try to stop us. But ain't no stopping us now. We on the move. right? We can dance. They can't. And with that being said, we're at the 2 hour mark. Like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're in here. If you want to show us some love, we take $1, $5, $10, whatever you got. If you want to really put your brother in the game for real, because we need it, send us $100 so that we can help some people out and help ourselves as well. But we got like my cousin's house, her house burnt down to the ground last night. So they actually can somebody help her, the family. So I know my grandma gonna help because my grandma, you know, she got a little bread, so she gonna help her. My mama probably gonna help her, but her dad is in jail for life. Her dad is dead, and her mom is growing out on drugs. So and she got 5 kids, and her house burned down to the ground last night. To the ground. So I'm like, damn, man. So, you know, I can send my energy to her. I know she's gonna be straight though, because my family gonna look out for you. They straight, and the church probably gonna have something for this week, so they can get her run down. And then we're gonna take some clothes that we got. We're gonna do what we can do. So that's all we're about, man. We're about trying to help. And like if everybody helped each other, we wouldn't be going through this, man, having a hard time. If everybody helped each other. So we about to get up out of here, man. Peace, love, harmony. I should divine love throughout the boundless universe.